Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, May 19th, the day of regret, also known as Harry and Meghan's wedding anniversary, is upon us. So I'd like to do a 1 year reading and see how this next year is going to go. Now, we've done so many readings that say they're divorcing, they're separated, and nothing seems to be happening. And I want to refer you back to, I think it was earlier this year, where these celebrities that have actually been separated for a very long time announced, yeah, we've been separated for 6 years. But they, I think Meryl Streep was one of them. There was another shocking one. I can't think of it right now. And they just showed up on all the red carpets and whatnot together. So I'm wondering if something is very similar, like the way we saw Meghan get off that plane and stomp her feet like a spoiled brat. And Harry just kind of sauntered behind her as if this is expected or known behavior. Think of that. Right? It was like, oh yeah, here we go again. And I just want to find out what the next year of their wedding anniversary is going to look like. The tree. Interesting. So, without further ado, let's get started. And as you know, I do a double layer on these. The snake. You know, it's so funny. Catherine always gets this snake. We can't figure out who it is. Friend. Ooh. Man. Okay, well, Harry's all in. Ooh, the cross. Cross to bear. The garden. Oh, the big decision is coming this year. The big decision is coming this year. Yeah, it sure is. And there's the announcement. Oh, the coffin. Oh. When the coffin's here, it's facing this way. Lilies. Oh. You know what lilies and cross mean? And there's the announcement. Lovers and clover. And what's the underlying? Oh, the scythe. The scythe. Scythe. All right. There's a big decision that needs to be made. And we'll hear an announcement of this decision. See, they're going to cross that bridge. And I think we might hear that they are just as friends. Listen, when the cross and the lilies and a person shows up, that could be indicative of a loss of a person. Right? Because you put lilies on a coffin, and we do have the coffin in play, and we have the scythe in play. So we could see some endings here, especially cross, coffin, man. See how it makes a triangle? And then look at this triangle. The decision, the lovers, and the birds. So here's the decision. Look at this, 2. And the birds, as you know, are my internet. So this is like news that creates chatter. Gossip. Could be, even if it's in an angry position, it could be yelling even, and especially here with the snake. There's some decision. It's up to the female. The snake is a dark-haired female. And it's up to the female what she's going to do. She's deciding what she's going to do. But endings are in play. The coffin, the lilies, the decision, the lilies, and the birds, and the announcement. Here we have the crosses to bear about the love that they have. And it's the female's decision what she's going to do with this male. There's going to be sudden endings. Now, I did that one reading months and months ago, probably even close to a year ago, that said Harry would make up his mind by December and Meghan would make up her mind by June. So this is showing that we do have some kind of decision coming up, some kind of announcement. I wonder if a friend is going to announce it, like an Omid Scobie or a Boozy or somebody. I'm not getting anybody official. We have the friend here in the social circle by the internet. So that's what I'm thinking. And it's interesting that the lucky in love, are we going to hear that somebody else is lucky in love? Let's get the second level on there, but it's up to the female, completely up to the female. She's the center card here. Like she may turn Harry into a friend, for example. She could be announcing that she has a new friend, but she's the one who announces it, and it creates a lot of chatter, and it will create some endings and beginnings. When one door closes, another door opens. And it's interesting. And this will be closer to next May, right? So if we divide the year into months, so this will be, let's say for all intents and purposes, this is June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So we're talking about in the new year, in 2025, some kind of announcement of some kind of lucky in love, But I think we're going to hear something right away here about them just becoming friends. And it'll come from Meghan's camp, and it'll come out of the blue. It'll definitely come out of the blue. I think we're going to hear by October. That's the end. It's done, right? June, July, August, September, October. There it is, and that's the October card as well. I think we're going to hear by October. It's done. It's done. Don't see any children here, do we? Don't see any children. Don't see any money. Don't see any opportunities. We actually see some endings of some kind of something in the public. Let's see what this second layer says. Somebody's lucky in love. We're going to hear something about lucky in love. But this is all about Meghan, which is like, surprise, Harry, you're the spare in your marriage. I'm almost getting a feeling like he just wants to be at peace, right? You think of the lilies are peace of mind. And with the cross here, I'm wondering if he's going to, have some kind of spiritual breakthrough, and he just wants to be at peace. But yeah, when you have the cross, the lilies, and the coffin, that's a funeral. That's a funeral at play, especially with the 10 here. That's sudden. I'm not saying anybody's dying. I'm just saying there, and it's so interesting because I did that reading about Catherine, and the next time we see her, we'll be at a funeral. So this is saying there's going to be a big funeral between now and their next anniversary. Could be right away, actually, with it coming up right in the first quarter. Or it could just be the announcement of the ending of that they've decided just to become friends. Okay, what's the second layer here, please? Of the day of regret, May 19th. The day of regret. Harry and Meghan's wedding anniversary. Harry and Meghan's wedding anniversary. Cards are ready. Ooh, imprisonment. I feel so trapped. I'm so trapped by the royal family. I don't think she's literally going, oh, here's the wealthy man on the Friends. We've done lots of readings that she's in talks with somebody as an investment. This is just a friend. Thoughts? Yeah, I'm wondering. Journey, I still say Harry wants to go home so bad. Gift. Family room. Yeah, big decision about the family. Concern. Pathway. So this is something that's been going on. This is an ending that's been happening for at least 2 years. At least 2 years. Main mail. So we got lots of mails on the table here. Message on top of there. Yeah, this is already, the thing is with this message card, the envelope's open. You're waiting for the message. You're waiting for the news. You know the news is going to come. You just might not know what the results are. So maybe you're waiting on that big sale. Maybe you're waiting to hear from the bank call to say you've been approved for the loan or the mortgage, or you're waiting to hear if you got the job. So you know what you're waiting for. This isn't a surprise message. There's another card in here for a surprise. Oh, adjudication on the lovers. Mature man on the clover. Great fortune. Well, somebody's going to get very wealthy. We got the wealthy man with the great fortune, the gift, the message. I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, but they're going to have a big harvest this year. And I wish everybody well, even my haters and my distractors. I wish that, I actually pray for them, that they are so abundant and so inspired and so busy and so full of love that they don't have room or time to bully anybody online. And I have to say the same for them. I wish them all the luck and success in the world so that they kind of just peacefully go away. And they're so busy with their endeavors that they have no time for media. They have no time for the Sussex Squad. They have no time for attacking Catherine and William. No time for Page Six, because they're just so darn busy and so happy with their lives. They just don't have time for the pettiness. And I ask that for them as well, tell you the truth, as I would for anybody. And it looks like something is going to happen. And it's so interesting how this tangles with some of the other readings I did, that they would take a paid offer to go away. And that could be what the endings are as well. This journey, this pathway, and thoughts. There could be something. It could be, look at all the men on here. There's no women. The only woman we have is this snake, the dark-haired one, and the imprisonment. But we have no females on here. And there's tons of females in this deck. Couples, females. There's none. This is, look at, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven males around the snake. I'm wondering if this judication here on top of the lovers is some kind of agreement. Here's the message. They've sent the message to the royal family. You know what? We'll go away. Make us wealthy, and we'll go away. So you would almost, this mature man would be Harry's father, or Meghan's father. I would almost say that it's more Harry's father, because this is a worldly, successful, mature man here. This almost looks more like Charles with his gray hair and the way he wears his three-piece suits. And also he's a little bit more, he's luckier than Thomas is. I'm wondering if Harry is really thinking about this a lot, about thinking, what would it take? What would it take to get rid of her, to be done with her in this family? Again, no children. This is the only one that has a little bit of money with this great fortune and this gift, but doesn't have the sudden wealth, which is, making money. It doesn't have the fish, which is making money by your own hand. There's something that's going to suddenly come. So whether that's one of the fathers pass away and it's an inheritance, for example, it's something that has already started. Some negotiation that is overseas that has already started. And whatever this negotiation is actually going to, I wanted to say, negate Meghan. There's no couple cards here. None whatsoever. So this is an ending that's been happening for about 2 years on the coffin here. The pathway is a 2-year card. So whatever's underneath has been, like if it's an ending, it's been going on for 2 years. It's not an ending that's going to take 2 years. If it's on something good, so if this was on the money, it would say, oh, you've got 2 years of making money. But it's on a negative card. So that tells me it's negative 2 years. So 2 years in the past. Hope I explained that correctly. I'm on the family room here. Yeah, she's making a decision about the family. And it's her. She's making the decision. Harry's on here. Absolutely. He showed up as the male there and main male here. I'm almost thinking that he may be thinking of heading back to the UK with this journey here after this judication. He really is. He really is. There is somebody else here. There is absolutely somebody else sniffing around. Very wealthy man, because he's on the friend here, so they might just be friends right now. So that could be your Tyler Perry, although, well, I'm not going to judge. Maybe he is into Meghan Markle type. That could be, your Tyler Perry. I don't know. Isn't she chummy with that Rothschild and Getty? And, there's a bunch of them. I mean, there's tons of billionaires in California, actually, when you think of it. So this is, somebody might come to rescue her. So this is somebody she would have known for at least 2 years. At least 2 years. And I think they're going to publicly rescue her. Could this be this Newsom? Could this be this Newsom? Is he a billionaire? I honestly, I couldn't pick him out in a lineup. I have no idea who he is. Again, I'm Canadian. I'm not really, other than Trump and Biden. I don't know if I could recognize or tell you who any of the other players are. So could this be him? Somebody who's been around for about 2 years. Very wealthy man whose friend doesn't have to quite be a billionaire. I was just thinking of the billionaires. And this could be the announcement that he just gave them, because it's a public gift. It's a public gift. There is going to be this concern with the chatter and the gossip and how much is true and how much can be hidden, because these birds are at night, so by the moon there. So how much is true, how much can be hidden? That's what they might be thinking about with Meghan here with this imprisonment. What kind of NDA is she going to have to sign? There's no love here. There's no couples. Like there's the lover's card, there's the courtship card, there's all kinds of different cards that show happy couples. Even if you have main female and main male together, the only couple card we have here is the judication on the heart card. So is this indicating a divorce, especially here with the message card on the message card? And I think this has something to do with Charles. I honestly do, with this mature man. That's generally your father, or it could be a boss or a father figure. But it is somebody who's wealthy, who's somebody who has the money to give and give a gift that kind of go away, little girl. I think we're going to see something like that this year. I honestly do. This great fortune here. I don't see a great fortune making your own money. I don't see occupation here. I don't see any kind of other cards that indicate it's occupation. It's great fortune by men who come into her life, into Meghan's life, and a little bit of Harry's too. So what's the great fortune for Harry? Is it maybe being done with Meghan? Is it being back home? Is that right? Everybody has their fortune means something different. I think we are going to hear more of this by autumn. We have 2 autumn cards here. And I think we'll hear more about this, or this will really come out by autumn. We're going to know more details. And I think Harry's going to be the one who spills the beans. But I'm telling you right now, Meghan's the one who's in charge right now of well, we just know she is. And look at that. That's the claw, right? Look at there's that claw. Look at she's a little rat. There's the claw, imprisoning the main male. And I'm not seeing the ring here, which is binding contracts. I'm not seeing, like, what else would be some good cards to have here? Privileged lady. There's the marriage card, even main female. High honor, thief. That one didn't go up. There's the sudden wealth. Lovers didn't show up. Unexpected income, meaning that money that they earn by their own hand, didn't show up. The dreams coming true. Message of concern. There's the occupation. There's the second call one. False person. We didn't get that. Official person. Now that would have been interesting to show up with the Welsh Guards on there. We didn't get child. We didn't get any children here or the family card whatsoever. There's the courtship. So there, the couple cards are in here, and none of those showed up. This shows up I'm getting a lot of backroom deals by men. Men are going to be the most important part of this wheeling and dealing that they're doing here with, this could even be contracts. We'll hear some information about contracts. So June, July, something's ending in July. June, July, August, September, October. October is going to be a really pivotal month. November, December. I wonder if they're going to go home for Christmas. January, February, March, April, May. Interesting. What do you think? They're definitely not getting their money by their own hand or working for it. Somebody's going to sprinkle into their bank accounts. And Meghan will make a decision. Who's it going to be? Boy A or boy B? Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.